Did you know that if you're the member of an LLC, you actually owe a duty of loyalty to that LLC? My name is Andrew Ayers. I'm a business law and estate planning attorney with offices in Edina, Minnesota and New York City. And today we're going to look at the what, the why, and the how of the duty of loyalty for LLC members. So the duty of loyalty is a fundamental duty that all of the members of an LLC owe to the LLC. And when I'm working with members of an LLC and we're putting together the documents for the company, there's 3 guidelines I look at when we ask about what is the duty of loyalty. So guideline number 1, we want to avoid conflicts of interest. So if you or other members of the LLC own other businesses or you're in other business relationships, and sometimes those relationships may overlap with the business of your LLC, and you may find yourself wondering, do I do X, do I do Y? I'm not sure which one I need to do because one action would benefit my other company, another one would benefit this LLC. That's an example of the conflict of interest that you can run into. So we want to make sure that all of our LLC members know that they need to avoid a conflict of interest. Guideline number 2, they need to act in the best interests of the LLC. So obviously this goes along with number 1. We want to make sure that when we are engaging activities on behalf of our company, working with our LLC, that we're acting in the best interest. We're not stealing money. We're not stealing from other people. We're not committing fraud. We're not doing the variety of things you see people get in trouble for in the corporate world. We want to make sure we're acting in the best interests of our LLC. And third, we want to have full disclosure. So we want to make sure that amongst all the different members of the LLC, that we're all fully disclosing all the different potential conflicts of interest that can arise and the decisions that are being made. We want to have an open relationship amongst the members so that everybody knows we're all on the same page and we're all being loyal to our LLC. So those are the what's of that duty. So let's look at the why. Why is there a duty of loyalty and why is it important? Well, the main reason is that we need to protect the LLC. This is the primary why when we look at the duty of loyalty, because without it, you could have people engaging in all kinds of transactions, creating all kinds of problems for a company, even though they're an LLC member. So we want to make sure that we're protecting our LLC, and we do that through the duty of loyalty. Number 2 is we want to have trust and confidence. This is our second why, because the members need to trust each other and they need to have confidence in each other that they are loyal to the LLC and that they are doing actions and they're engaging in business that helps the LLC move forward and are not trying to harm it. And the final why is, of course, legal consequences. And this can happen whenever we have people who are not following the duty of loyalty. When they're not protecting the company, they're acting in their own best interests. They're creating problems for the LLC because it may benefit them in a side deal. And if we have these legal consequences, there can be lawsuits. We can have potential personal liability for damages. If they're acting so far outside of their role as a member of the LLC, there can even be that personal liability for that action where that LLC that you all created in the hopes of protecting your personal assets, well, that protection is now gone because one of the members has acted so out of sorts with what the business is trying to do that the person suing the company is looking for personal liability. And then the how. So the final 3 things we're going to look at are how can we make sure we're fulfilling our duty of loyalty to our LLC. Number 1, stay informed. Make sure you know what's going on in the company, who's doing what, where you need to be, attend your meetings, be involved in the company, understand what's going on with that LLC. Don't just be a silent member. Even if you don't have voting rights, you still want to make sure that you are involved with the business and you understand what your membership in that LLC means. Number 2, seek legal counsel. This is where someone like I can come in to help you out. So if you have questions about the LLC, questions about what you should be doing, perhaps you don't understand what the operating agreement says, there can be a variety of reasons, but don't try to go it on your own if you're not sure what you're doing. Seek legal counsel to make sure you understand things. And step 3, the third how, we want to make sure that we follow the operating agreement. And so this goes with the other 2 steps. You can probably see pretty clearly how you need to understand your operating agreement as a member of an LLC, talk to legal counsel, stay informed. We want to make sure that you're a good member of the LLC, you're informed, you're helping out, you're doing everything that is needed to be done for your duty of loyalty to this LLC. If you have more questions, you want to talk further about the duty of loyalty in an LLC, you can go to my website, andrewmayers.com. There's a red legal strategy session button on the main page. You click it and you'll be taken to a scheduling page where we can find a time that's convenient for both of us to hop on a 15 or 20 minute phone call. We can discuss the duty of loyalty or anything else going on with your LLC, and especially we want to make sure you're staying informed and getting legal help where you need it. If you like this video, I'd love it if you hit the like button or the thumbs up. You can subscribe over on YouTube, and you can subscribe to the channel and catch me on other places in social media. And wherever you are, I look forward to seeing you in our next video.